Gav, for the first game back after the break at Blackpool, now the final game before Christmas with Reading visiting St Andrews, is it good to get back into that routine?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's great to be back playing games. Obviously, a bit of a strange feeling having them 4 weeks off. You know, the lads have done terrific up to then, and then to have that break was good to get players rested. But then to get back last week against Blackpool was good, and it's good to be back at St Andrews on Friday.
Before looking ahead to Reading, just some reflections on the game at Blackpool. I know afterwards there was that feeling of sort of disappointment and frustration, but also an acknowledgement of how far the team have come, to be disappointed getting a point on the road. Is it still those feelings a few days on?
Yeah, I think the performance was very good. Obviously, it's just that final third that we need to improve. It's something that we spoke about all season so far up to now, and the lads are in agreement. You know, that only comes from hard work on the training field. You know, the most important thing for me is still to be competitive and to still be hard to play against. And you know, we've done a lot of work on that in the last 5 or 6 months, and now it's just adding to that now, trying to do as much work as we can in that final third.
That competitiveness was certainly on show at Bloomfield Road, as was Christian Bielik and Hannah Boyd. Obviously had minutes at the World Cup, but Mark Roberts also returned to the side in an important role in keeping an 8th clean sheet of the season. Yeah,
Robbo came back. He did terrific. It was great to get the other 2 boys back in the team as well after the World Cup. You know, obviously 2 quality players, but that was a collective performance from everyone involved at Blackpool. So you know, it wasn't just any individual; it was a collective. You know, John Ruddy, everyone was involved. The subs that came on, you know, made it very competitive as well. So I've said from day one, it's about the squad, and going forward, it's all about the squad.
Turn attention to Friday night and Reading visits St Andrews in front of the Sky Sports cameras. How have preparations been going this week at West Hills?
Yeah, they've been going well. You know, obviously the weather has made it difficult, but the lads have been brilliant. You know, there's no excuses. The lads have got on with it, and the lads have worked really hard.
And you just mentioned the weather. Then will that have an impact potentially come Friday night? Could be -5 come kick off.
Yeah, well, not for the lads, it won't. No, definitely not. But I'm sure the supporters and everyone at the stadium will certainly be a little bit chilly, but no, not for the lads. It won't make any difference.
And that'll be the 23rd game of the Sky Bet Championship season, so the halfway mark in terms of the league campaign. How do you assess the progress that your team have made up to this point, and sort of how the performances have been?
Yeah, I've been really pleased with the progress. You know, obviously to have 29 points is something that we're very proud of up to the halfway mark. But we know there's a lot of hard work ahead now. You know, lots of things we need to keep working on. We need to be keeping ourselves being as competitive as we can, sticking together. There's going to be bumps in the road for sure going forward. We're going to have suspensions, injuries, and all that kind of stuff. And it's just very important that whatever happens in the next half of the season, that we stick together and we get through it. And hopefully at the end of it, you know, we can be happy.
As mentioned, Reading the opposition in a couple of days' time. How do you assess what they'll bring in terms of a challenge?
It's going to be a really tough challenge. You know, they've got a fantastic squad of experienced players there. You know, players who have been there and done it at this level. Obviously, the manager is a top manager, a top player in his time as well. So great footballing man. He's got good staff there as well. So we know how difficult the game's going to be. Reading are above us in the league. They're fighting for promotion. So you know, it's going to be a really tough game.
And just finally, we've touched upon the supporters, but how important are they going to be on Friday night, last home game before Christmas?
Yep, every game they're top, you know, and they've really helped us up to now throughout the season. And you know, so grateful last week at Blackpool to see 3,500 there singing our names, singing the songs, and getting the boys through really difficult moments during the game. So you know, the fans up to now have been absolutely outstanding.
Absolutely. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.